record here. I'll record this. Alright. We're recording this. So, like I was saying, this is just gonna be a custom game because this is on the PBE. Rengar just recently got released into the PBE, so he's extremely hard to lock in because everybody wants to play him right now. And so I'm just doing a custom game to kind of show off his abilities at the moment. So we're gonna just start it here. You can see right there, Rengar. And I'll just click on him quick, and I'll kind of, while this game's kind of loading, I'll kind of go through his abilities here. You see his passive here is called Unseen Predator, and all that really is while he's in the brush or stealth, he's going to just do a leap basic attack at a target. So basically his next basic attack is just going to be a leap strike. It's going to give range to it. And he's also going to gain ferocity, and it's going to be 1 point of ferocity per ability that he uses. And just a quick clip of it. That's just a leap strike right there. Pretty simple, basically exactly what it says it is. His Q is Savagery, and it's basically just bonus damage on his next attack, and then an increased attack speed for a short duration after that. And it gains a bonus with the ferocity. And what that does is it'll enhance his damage, and it'll double the attack speed bonus. And I don't know if I mentioned it's 5 stacks of ferocity to do the enhanced damage and stuff. That's pretty simple, just a little before, and then that's the ability, and then after his attack speed gets faster. Pretty simple there. His W's Battle Roar, and basically all that is he lets out a Battle Roar, and it damages enemies and gains bonus armor and magic resist for a short duration. With the ferocity bonus, he heals for a large amount. And I'm going to stop showing the videos because this is going kind of too quick loading. And the Bola Strike is Rengar throws a Bola and slows them for a short duration. Ferocity roots the target for 1 second. And I didn't get it off in time. But Rengar's ultimate just makes him stealthed for 7 seconds. And his next basic attack is going to be a Leap Strike, just like in his passive. And what that'll do is he gains an extra movement speed from it, and he gains ferocity at an extremely rapid pace. So his next ability will do increased damage and do whatever the ferocity bonus is for whatever ability he chooses. So this game's already, loaded fairly quickly. So we'll get in it here, and I'll just kind of show you a little bit of how he's played here. And when I jungle, I like to grab just a cloth armor and 5 health pots. Just gives you a pretty good amount of sustain. And actually, I'll read this now that I'm in the game. I'm gonna be waiting since it's bots anyways. And Thrill the Hunt is what his ultimate is called. And what that does, it activates Predatory Instinct, stealthing Rengar and revealing enemy champions within 2,000 range. And he also gains 10% movement speed and 5 ferocity over 3.75 seconds in the last 7 seconds, or until he uses an ability that removes his stealth. So, pretty much how I explained it, just in a different wording. And Rengar is not a mana user, so his bars will be filling up with ferocity here, so he's going to get up to 5 bars, and then the next ability will deal the bonus ferocity, or the ferocity bonus, whatever you want to call it. And after he uses that, the bars will be cleared, and then he'll have to do 5 more abilities, and so on. And I'm gonna start with my Q, and that's just the savagery, the bonus damage and attack speed. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's a fairly short cooldown, it's 5.99 seconds, and it gives you the attack speed and the damage. So it lets me build up my ferocity much more quickly, so I can get my ferocity bonus by the end of my red buff. And you might ask, why wouldn't I just grab my one that's going to heal me? And the reason behind that is because I am not going to get that bonus up, otherwise I'm not even going to get to take advantage of that healing by the time I get to the next camp. So that's why I grab my Q. I'll get that ferocity bonus, at this red buff. And it's always nice to have someone to leash it. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my health pots a little bit more quickly to start out. And you can see it just comes right back up when the ferocity bonus is up. So I'm going to use it right away again. And then it's going to go back to whatever cooldown was left before you used that. And I'm going to smite that because I didn't think of that. And pretty much basic right away. You're just going to do your typical jungle route. You're going to start red buff with him. Then go raise, then red buff, I should say. And you shouldn't feel bad about spamming your abilities, because like I said, it's just going to go right on an instant cooldown once you get his ferocity bonus. Like that. See, I just used my W twice in a row. So now I'm on cooldown. I'm going to go right back up to raise. I'm going to use my armor bonus here for my W. And I'm going to just keep on spamming my abilities here to try and get that ferocity bonus up a little bit quicker. See, now at the next camp I'll be able to get it again. And the more you spam your abilities, the better you are in the jungle, because you can clear the camps faster. And you can see I can just W that twice and I gain that much health. I didn't want to smite that. Actually, I wanted to save that for blue buff. I didn't think there. But that's okay. I'll just take it without smite. It's not a big deal. And you can see that little circle around me. That's my passive. If I was to leap, here I'll show you at full range here. Like that's the length at which I can leap for my next basic attack. So you can see I just leap there. Oops, I didn't want to do my bolo strike on that. I would have wanted to do my AoE, but that's okay. So you can tell I'm kind of derping and not really paying attention to my passive here from my ferocity, but that's okay, because I'll still get this no problem. And I'm going to just level up my Q all the way first, because that's going to be my main source of damage. After you get to like level 4-ish, it's very easy to just kind of stay in the jungle as long as you want to. Normally I would gank at level 2, but these are bots, so I'm just going to kind of... I'll start out with that so I get my health back. I'll just do a quick little gank here. I'll go with the top lane because that's the one person lane. And you can see I'm out of health pots, but even if I have a successful gank or even an unsuccessful gank where I take a lot of damage and get away, I can still just go right back to the jungle. I'm 1 point away from my ferocity, so I can just heal it back after one more ability anyways. And I'm going to use an ability up here, so I'll get a little bit more health out of this too. And it helps when they're pushed up like this. I'm going to just use that to slow. Come away with a kill there. And since it's bots, I can just keep on spamming because I'm a complete jerk. Use that to snare him there. And I can dive because I'm fairly tanky as a champion. That's just an easy level 5 dive. And I don't know why my Q just decided to not come off a cooldown. That might actually be a glitch on him right now, because he is still in testing, which is why I am on the PBE account doing this. Because I'm just being one of the testers right now. So I don't really know why that's bugging right now, but so that's going to be a little annoying because I'm not going to be able to spam my abilities as easily. But that's okay. Next time I get ferocity, I'm hoping it'll come back. And unfortunately, I can't just spam that. That's my quickest cooldown, so I can't get it as quickly. There we go. There we go. Now it's back. So that's kind of weird, but that's okay. And now I got my ultimate. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to buy it, and then I'll show you how easily you can gank with your ultimate because of the easy stealth ability. You can walk right past wards with it. And they actually have a new item for him. and it's called the Bone Tooth Necklace, and what it does is it gives you 10 attack damage plus an additional 2 per level. So right now I'm sitting at level 6, so I'm sitting at plus the additional 12. And it also has the passive, Rengar collects trophies when killing or getting an assist on champions, and gains bonus effects based on how many trophies he has. Both kills and assists grant 1 trophy. And unlike most stacking items, you only lose 1 trophy on death, not like half or 1/3 or whatever. But it's a good item to buy on him. What bonuses do they give? The 3 trophies will give you plus 10 armor penetration and 5% cooldown reduction. 6 trophies is going to give you plus 25 movement speed, making your ganks much easier. 9 trophies is going to give Rengar's leap from his passive 150 bonus range, which makes it even easier to gank at that point. And if you get up to 14 trophies, your ultimate, the Thrill of the Hunt, the duration is increased by 3 seconds to 10 seconds. And the next ability that you use will activate activated Thrill of the Hunt is going to generate a bonus ferocity. So you'll get 2 extra ferocity out of it. I'm going to buy boots, and I'm going to buy a Sheen or a Doran's. I'm going to work towards a Sheen in a second here. And I'm going to just buy 1 more health pot, just cause. And now I'm going to grab the red buff again, and then I'm going to look to gank right away again. As a jungler, you should always be aggressive with your ganks as Rengar, just because of his passive. He's got his passive, he's got a slow, and a potential root. He's got the extra armor from his W. He's got a Q, which is a pretty good amount of damage that's up all the time almost. So he really does have the potential to be a great jungler. If used right, I should say. Oh, I didn't want to, I wanted to... I'm gonna build up my passive here before I go and gank so that I can have the extra free ability. And there's not anything that's really gankable right now. I don't even care. These are bots. I'm gonna just run straight across the lane anyway. I guess I'll work my way towards top here. And I'm sitting at 3 stacks of ferocity. But that shouldn't be a problem, because by the time I get up here and I use 1 or 2 abilities in this gank, it should easily just activate my ferocity bonus anyways. And here, I'm going to show you the ultimate here. Usually, when you're coming up, you want to activate it right in this area, and you're going to want them to be kind of in this area, because they might have wards right up here, and you don't want to get caught by a ward. So, usually activate it in this area, but because this is bots, I really don't care that much. And now they decided to push, so it's harder to gank. I'm gonna just, I guess I'll just, all right, now they're pushing forward. So here I'll come in right behind them here. And you can see they have no idea. Normally a bot will turn on you. They just have no idea. You can get the slow off. You can kill that person. Level up your Q again. And you can just dive again, and then just run away like nothing happened. It's easy as that. I mean, they are, like I said, they are bots. So I mean, don't be stupid about how aggressive you are. Just because you saw me do a tower dive doesn't mean that a human person's going to necessarily be smarter or stupider like that. But it is he is a fairly tanky champion just from his base stats. And I'm going to level up my Battle Roar second here. He is fairly tanky just off of his base stats, and so for that reason it is not a huge problem to tower dive every here and there at not necessarily high levels. So I already have 2 stacks on that item, and that's just another reason that ganking is really going to be a good thing on him, because the more stacks you get on that, obviously the stronger you're going to be. And you want to be as strong as possible as a jungler, because that just makes your ganks that much more deadly, and that makes the other team that much weaker, and that makes your laning partners that much stronger. So if you get your lanes fed, you'll be in some really good shape. I'll go and usually when a lane goes back, someone a mid lane, not a meta, but it's bots, so whatever. When a laning partner goes back, you'll want to cover their lane. I didn't really do it just because it's bots again. So I'm gonna just throw a bolo, slow him, do that. I'm gonna do that just because then I can tower dive a little bit easier. And I'm gonna go ahead and die because I'm stupid. Aha! Whew! And that's why you grab flash. Because now I will get away at extremely low health because I flash ultied away and he couldn't see me. And that's another reason this this passive is going to be super strong. I don't know if this is worth the risk. I'm going to heal off these guys. I mean, look, I had like literally like 30 health, and I'm back up to 310 health just because of my W. So you can literally, unless they have a Karthus on the other team, you can just stay in the jungle at extremely low health whenever you want, as long as you're not getting counter jungled all the time. And see, you can see that I can afford a Sheen now. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna end up building it into a Trinity Force. But I'm starting out. I'm gonna buy my Sheen because it's going to give him that extra attack damage after using an ability, and since he spams his abilities, you're going to be gaining a lot of bonus attack damage just because of your ability use. Fine, I'll go protect top, just because you couldn't protect it yourself in a 1v2 lane, stupid worthless bot. It was a Wukong, freaking Wukong worthless bot. Can't defend his lane. Doesn't he know how to put wards down and play defensively and last hit and stuff? Oh, that jerk. You get back. Alright, fine. I'll kill you for saving him. Oops. And he's going to stay there like an idiot. So yeah, don't think you'll ever get that sort of a situation against a person, because that's just extremely unrealistic to ask. I'll steal my health back, and then I'll get out of here. No, you go back up there, Wukong. You can't defend your tower. You need the farm. You're way under farmed. You're only at 29, Wukong. What are you thinking? Can't you last hit? You gotta stay there and defend, man. They're gonna keep pushing that second tower otherwise. I haven't even ganked mid or bottom yet, but I've just kind of been, obviously just playing against bots, so I really just don't care where I'm ganking. I'm just kind of ganking whatever's pushed when I'm in the range of a gank. So here, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna try and kill this Shyvana quick. And again, you'd want to go invisible long before that, and she's gonna get double snared there. So she's just going to be completely screwed. Actually, the Morgana bot did something right for once, and managed to land a snare there, but twice. Wow! Morgana bot too strong. I am impressed. Morgana bot OP when there's no minions in the way. So you kind of saw the damage that my Q was putting out after I bought that Sheen. And I'll show you here again in a second. Just use the Q and then just chunks a little bit. So I guess it's kind of hard to see on these jungle creeps. I'm going to smite that one just because I can. Probably should have smited the red buff, but that's okay. I really don't care. I don't care about anything right now. It's just bots. Get snared because I'm awesome. Get slowed now because I'm awesome. Get out of here! Get out of here! Where's my frickin' ignite when you need it? Now I bail, and hopefully Morgana decides to, you know, not die there. That'd be kind of cool. No, I'm at 100 health. You know, most of the time, if they don't have a Karthus, you're gonna be running back. Well, thanks for nothing. I really wasn't in any danger there. But you see, because when I'm just one ability away from my ferocity bonus, like I was there, I can just go back in and I'm back up 250, 300 more health, just because I activated the ferocity passive on that. And there's just, at that point, there's really no worries when it comes to jungling. Like I said, unless they have like a Karthus to ult you, you really have nothing to worry about. And if you're at that low of health anyways, you got more to, you're gonna die from a Karthus ult anyways. It's just gonna happen regardless. Now I'm gonna go back and I guess I'll buy my speed 2 boots. I should have bought those earlier, but I really don't. I didn't really care because again, it is just bots. You'll want to buy speed 2 boots at some point, and you'll want a ward too. You'll want to throw down a couple wards, but it's really not that big of a deal at the moment. There's not any freaking junglers on a bot team. But you do wanna buy a couple wards every time you go back. It's really helpful. It's nice to not get invaded by the other team's jungler. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do like a quick lane push here, and then you kind of get the idea. Basically, I'll quit this game and then I'll play a regular game, and I'll also record that one. All right, you're a jerk. Kill me now. Kill me now. That just dealt a ton of damage just from that Q. I mean, I am a higher level than him, but even still. But I'll just end this. You kind of get the idea of how to use his abilities now. I mean, what they do and stuff. So that's basically what his abilities do. I'll try and lock him in here in a regular game. Otherwise, I'll just start my stream as planned outside of the Rengar here. So I'll stop my record. Thanks for watching this video on the recording of Rengar. I will, if I do manage to lock him in, I'll record that as well. But never know with people. Everyone wants to play him because he just came out in the PBE. So I'll keep you posted on that. But